All right, fellas, before I forget, so I'm working on a box trailer here, right? Just did a root pass, got it together. I had two C-clamps just to kind of explain it to you because it was a big ass gap. Now, there's some cut out there, a little too much, but that's fine. That can be filled. Um, and it'll be reinforced anyways, so, it'll be fine. Because I'll put something here that goes across here after filling in those cuts. Um, yeah, I'll go across there after filling in those cuts there. But to level this out, because it was tweaked just a little bit from cutting the cab and stuff, or cutting the frame and stuff. I took about 3/8 or half inch by like 2 inch. Don't really matter as long as it's flat and you can get it on about the same point of the frame or whatever, right? Clamp it down nice, real and tight. And what I did, and there's other ways to do it, but I was feeling lazy. I felt like doing just a minimum of welding. I just took a bent piece of ready rod that I already had, threw a tube on it, threw a lock nut with a couple of washers on each side, and just fucking cranked it down till it met. And that's still hot, I know it is. Yeah, then I pulled it together. Another way is if you would have taken some rather angle or some just flat iron, welded it, so close to the end or so, on each side. Not right on the end because you have to still weld there, but I'd say at least half an inch back, kind of depending on the size of C-clamps you got. If they're like good vice grip ones, or if they're those real long ones, or if they're just some normal crank ones. Anyways, you can weld like flats or something on here. Take that vice grip and basically just get it on that flat to where it'd grip on that flat, and when you go to close the pliers, when you go to close the grips, it would grab those flats and it would end up pulling this together. But this is only a scrap trailer for myself, and the max it's gonna be going is like fucking, I think, no more than fucking 30 minutes away, so I'm not really too worried about it. Plus I'll probably take like 3/8 plate or so, go probably on top here with a real heavy duty jack, since I will be fucking loading this bitch up with a hole and a center jack. And then I have a, not as heavy as I wanted, but it'll do for now, just an A hitch, and it'll go on here from good old Baumgars. It'll just go in here, so far back, it'll get welded on, and it'll be perfect, basically. So, yep, just thought I'd record that real quick for you guys before I forgot. And yeah, and then maybe I'll show you guys the wiring when I eventually get to that, and I got to take that fucking thing off the drive shaft. But all right, talk to you guys later. Bye.